It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The regular season on its last legs. We can almost taste the playoffs from here. Kenny, how do they taste?
Wait, hold on. Ooh, it tastes like chicken.
Barbecue chicken?
Oh, yeah.
Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls, a lot of quality basketball from this Orlando team lately. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. We're going to be watching Joakim Noah in this one, former Defensive Player of the Year. What he gives this team goes far beyond what you see in the stat sheet, though. And Shaq, you used to go surfing with him in Hawaii. Is this correct?
Yeah, we had to stop because, he's a wild child.
Yeah. What?
Yes, yeah, but, he's my guy. What I like about him is his energy and presence on the floor rub off on everyone else on the team. He's an emotional leader, and the way he plays, it just motivates everybody out there. But no more surfing for me in this game.
Have you been surfing with Joe?
Never been, but I didn't know he was that team-oriented where he would just, be part of a surf crew. But that guy plays great on both ends of the floor. His passing ability, his leadership, what makes him different. But now his surfing skills makes him the best NBA center.
You really believe he went surfing with Joakim Noah?
I would love the video from that.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Orlando Magic today. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture in the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. A look at Chicago. These guys have been getting it done pretty much everywhere in the midst of a good stretch here. Back home again could propel them to another win.
And for Chicago, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's lights out in at the one spot. So it's Chicago now. Brooks outside. Back to Butler. Lock at 6. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Charlotte Hornets.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Dudley's shot is good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now the dish to Vucevic. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Gasol, no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. From past the arc. Kept alive Orlando. Count that one.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Gasol on the high post. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by Vucevic.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The shot's good from lights out.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Brooks following the basket by Freak. The drive by Brooks. Got a piece of it. They get it back. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. He's off on the first.
Personal foul. Joakim Noah at the line for the Bulls. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Magic leading by 4. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Yes, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
Thanks again, Doris. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from lights out. Chicago making some changes. Portis comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Johnson in for Jared Dudley. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hill, he's checked in for Gordon.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Brooks outside. Gasol on the high post. Here's Johnson. And again, Chicago. No good. Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Chicago. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Adams in for Butler. Orlando also making some changes. Hezonja, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Portis. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Adams' shot is off. Magic leading by 6. All sorts of time. It falls, and 2 points from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 10 points.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Johnson. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Adams' shot is good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Down low, here's Lights Out, and that one is hammered home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Wow, risky though.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball moves in the NBA on the offensive end.
Number 1, the Magic. Number 5, the Bulls.
Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Like these play the way they do, moving themselves, excellent flow and rhythm to their offense, in large part because they love to find open teammates and get quality shots. Two of the best in the league at assist.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 53 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
Dunleavy for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's lights out. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game that pushes it to double digits. Payton's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's Azania, defended by Dunleavy. Azania's shot is off.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The baseline jam. Payton left side. Passes to lights out. Kept alive with 4 seconds on the clock, and Hill finishes inside. Hill's got his first 2 points.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Orlando out in front as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that. Like, whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose, we know that we're going out there every night, giving everything we got with no regrets.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, who's checked in for Noah. Johnson comes in for Pau Gasol. Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for Jared Dudley. And it's Brooks in for Jordan Adams. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Hill. Azania comes in for Aaron Gordon. Garrett Temple is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And lights out subbed in for Payton. Butler teamed with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Portis is out there with James Johnson. And it's Brooks in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for purpose so far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He had 58 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And Orlando has possession. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points for Tobias Harris. Bulls trail by 18. Outside Butler. Pass to Johnson. He tries for 3. There's the bucket. Good. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Magic leading by 17. Lights out, and it's Orlando with another.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Feeds it to Butler. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. Misses off the right iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The shot's good from lights out.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Portis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's lights out. Lets the three fly. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Orlando out in front, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
So a block shot.
It's hard to imagine that he's accounted for over half their points.
Well, you can just look at the box score, and we've been sitting here watching it. I mean, we've seen it with our own 2 eyes. It's for real.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's lights out in at the point.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. Here's lights out, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dudley, the pass to Brooks. Kicks to Gasol. Fires the three. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Gasol. Brooks has got 5 now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Adams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hill's checked in. Here's Adams. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Noah. And the pass to Dudley. Bulls moving the ball around. Gasol a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Dishes to Vucevic. Gordon kicks to Hill. Here's lights out. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the inside. It's stolen by Hill. And here comes the break. Here's Oladipo. Makes it off the glass. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Brooks. No good. Nice D from lights out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Vucevic, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They set the pick. Gasol a screen. Brooks misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Chicago making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. Johnson comes in for Jared Dudley. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Brooks. Payton, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Portis, defended by Gordon. Noah the screen. Johnson from outside, but they'll get another chance. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. Cans the shot from the wing. Dunleavy's got his first 2 points. For Orlando, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Passes it to lights out from deep three-point range, and it's Chicago with the rebound. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think, Greg, they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout. Start it. Got no game, Bulls. No game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top.
We've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Freak.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Dunleavy kicks to Adams. Noah with a screen on Payton. Adams' shot is off.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic. Making some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Dudley comes in for Portis, and Brooks subbed in for Dunleavy. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Channing Frye's checked in for Hill. Anthony Bennett comes in for Harris. Lights Out checked in for Garrett Temple. And it's Watson in for Payton. They've got Pau Gasol. James Johnson is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vincent's checked in for Gasol. Paxson comes in for Johnson. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Jordan Adams in for Brooks. And a change for the Magic. Gordon's checked in. Lights Out. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Lights Out's got 39.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
That free throw good from lights out. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Adams kicks to Dudley. There's a screen. Now the feed to Adams. Kept alive. The dish now to Bellinelli. He kicks it to Dudley. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's lights out. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Plays it up and banks it in. Lights out's got 46 points.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Adams, the pass to Paxson. He feeds it to Dudley. From the stripe. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Watson kicks to Fry. Here's lights out. Rebounded by Dudley.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Adams' shot is good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That's good from lights out.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Dunleavy's checked in for Jared Dudley. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hezonja, he's checked in for Gordon. Adams outside. Pocket 4. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first. Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Paxson. Feeds to Bellinelli. The 11-footer will not go. This is off the front iron. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside. And there are the Magic.
It's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for lights out. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That's good from lights out. Adams, he's checked in for Bellinelli. Both free throws good from lights out. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Nice D from Lights Out. All alone. And he gets the bucket. Lights Out's got 58.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And the free throw, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Orlando with another.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Brooks. Off target with that shot. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.